Fully active. We are active again. Welcome to Cook and Vibe, people. My name is M.R. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you haven't subscribed already, do the right thing and press that like button. Let's get moving today. We're outside again. We're in the garden, yeah. Another harvest day today, people. Yeah, we're doing another harvest day today. But today it's all about the herbs. Yeah, man, it's all about the herbs today. So we're gonna harvest some herbs for just to use for the future, and also use some for today's cooking. You know, we got to do a bit of cooking. It's Cook and Vibe. You know the vibe already. That is it, people. Let's go. So finding time to de-weed everything, people, it's crazy, but we will get there in the end. But the first herb, thyme. Yeah. Now, you know, thyme, quite a bit of it there. Thyme is like a staple in Jamaican food. You know, it pretty much goes in every single recipe, to be honest. Scallion and thyme is just like, yeah. So this is used for a lot of cooking and stuff like that. This is good at the moment, so I'm not going to take too much, but we're going to take some off. Just some off these bits around here. And what we're going to do is we're going to put some of this away, and we'll also use some of this for today's cooking. But yeah, thyme is good for, like, you can put this in teas. It's good for like your breathing and stuff. Yeah, helps the respiratory system. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, thyme, the first herb of the day. So look, I need to de-weed this because this is a Florida palm. So when I was in Florida, I actually bought this. It's a Florida palm tree. I've had it out in the garden all summer, but it just hasn't really grown. It seems that it's just starting to like grow more than it has for the rest of the summer. I don't really understand it, but I want to keep it alive. So this, I'm going to take this indoors. Florida palm, all the way from Florida. Remember, most of the things in this garden's from Jamaica. We've got a piece of Florida in here, so I want to save that. Next one, rosemary. Another good herb. You know what I'm saying? And we got a lot of it. It's getting quite big. There's some, I see some spiders on there. I ain't trying to chop with that spider in it. But if we go from around here, there we go. We've got loads of it. We don't need too much, so we're just gonna harvest a little bit and leave it, because this would just be good all winter, so you don't really have to worry about it. It's not gonna waste, it's not gonna ruin, it would just stay there and be good, so we don't need to harvest too much of this. Oh, my poor sorrel plant, man. Again, I feel like this has got to go indoors now. It's just getting destroyed out here. And what I really wanted, when I first got it, it was like really nice and it had like the flower. So basically sorrel is like the drink, the Jamaica drink. You make juice out of the flowers, especially like Christmas time. So what I wanted is just some flowers, like even like if it was a couple, just to like put in with, like I buy some and put some in, just so I've like said that I've got some in there. But we're gonna have to take this indoors and see if we can salvage this indoors as well. So that's the sorrel plant. Now, I just noticed this. This is actually called lemon balm. Let me get my choppers on set, people. Now this is like, yeah, like, it smells like lemon. Literally like lemon balm. You can make tea out of this. Yeah, you can make some nice tea out of this. And it's good for if you got a cold and them stuff there, and like the normal sort of things that lemon and them stuff, they're good for your breathing, good for colds and them stuff there. lemon balm. Yeah, people, the little eggplant that there will mash up. That not good. It got a little, got a little one there still. I'm gonna use it for today's cooking. Yeah, I'm gonna use it today, man. We can't waste nothing. So we're gonna use that. We've got a little tiny little one there. It's such a shame when it gets to this time of year to know that it's not gonna grow anymore. It's actually really upsetting, but we're gonna use that still. That is it, people. Also, that these spiders come around this time of year. Look at them. You see them there? See them there? Go on to your own, yeah, man. Anyway, bay leaves, people. Look at the size of this bay leaf tree. It's a lot of money. I'm telling you, it's a lot of money. So I don't even know where to chop from. I'm not chopping from over there because then the spiders was over that way. But, literally, bay leaves everywhere. Loads of them. Yeah, here's our little herb harvest. Rosemary, thyme, lemon balm, and bay leaves. So I can just hang this up to dry. This, we can pick off the leaves, make some tea. This, I use a bit for today and leave the rest to dry. And just pick these off the stalk. Yeah. That's it, people. Just make sure we get all the nice leaves. Come a bit closer. So any of the bad leaves, we dash away. And keep all the good leaves. Bay leaves, like amazing for like seasoning your food. There's probably a lot of good health benefits to them, but this is not one of them channels, unfortunately, people. You know, I believe really and truly, you see, like when it comes to like, you know, see all these like mash up, I don't really want them. When people say, you know, like this is good. For me, all vegetables, fruits and herbs are good for you. So it's just like, I just try and use and eat and consume as much as possible. So, because health is health, you know what I'm saying? We need everything. So you're just supposed to just consume as much as possible, even if you don't really know the ins and outs of the benefits, you know? Yeah. Taking the bay leaves off the plant. Don't like that one. Yeah. Yeah, man, we can just keep this, whatever. Do you know what I feel like as well? I feel like the bay leaf wood would be really good with jerk chicken or jerk pork, because we've done jerk chicken already. I know a lot of people don't like pork, but it's a cooking channel, you know what I mean? I'm gonna take these indoors as well and try to salvage this. There we go, people. Now these bay leaves, we're gonna use, let's take about 3 or 4 of them to use for today's food. The rest of them, we just put in a nice plastic bag, any type of bag, and just store them in your cupboard and just use them whenever you want to use them. That is it. The rosemary, we're just gonna string it up. Yeah, make it dry. Simple thing. You know what I'm saying? Actually, let me take a couple off for today's food. That there. That there. Yeah, man, that's good for today's food. I'm gonna string up the rest of this. This lemon balm, people, we're just gonna put everything. Remember I say, goodness, this and that. Literally, we're just gonna wash this, put it straight in the saucepan and boil it up. Make some tea. Thyme. You can just take some off for today's food. Put the rest in the fridge and give today's herbs that we're using a wash and get ready to what we'll be cooking today. Yes, people, you have to excuse me. I wasn't planning on filming this time of night. But, so basically, I just want to keep you like, I try and keep my YouTube channel away from the music. So it's two separate things, you know. I know there's some, most of the people that are on here like my music and my cooking channel, but there's some people that are just here for the cooking, some people that are over there just for the music, do you know what I mean? So I try and keep it kind of separated, but I just want to keep you up to date and just keep you up to date with what's going on in my music career quickly. So at the moment, I'm on this like complete like I'm saying the wrong word, rechange. That doesn't make no sense. Restructure. It's a new era of M.R. Yeah, I'm changing the music. I'm changing the vibe. It's a whole like different person that you're gonna see in music now. You know, from Turn Red, there's been a lot of music that was like hype and, you know, it's got that comedy effect on the songs, you know, craziness, which is cool. And I loved it and I've enjoyed it and it's been great. But now it's time to put out some proper music, some music with some substance, with some substance, music that I'm proud of, music that I'm excited to do, and music like I like making. So it's going to be a lot different to what you've probably heard of me. But if you only know me through Turn Red, then it will be a bit of a surprise. I hope you like it. It's called My Type and it's out on the 10th of October. Let's go. You're picking our sheets. What? I'm strong. I'm needed right now. Baby, touch with the phone. The pre-save link will be in the description below, so you can just click it and pre-save the song. You might be able to listen to about 30 seconds of it or something, man, but I'm so excited. If there's any song I've ever pushed before, this is the one that I would really appreciate if you listened to it and pre-saved it. So yeah, man, there you go. And we're going to be making some roast potatoes. Yeah, we're going to make some roast potatoes, a little steak and some salad, you know what I'm saying? But the herbs we're going to use for the roast potatoes. So first things first, I'm just going to peel the potatoes and start boiling the potatoes. That is it! Whilst the potatoes are boiling before we roast them, I've made a little salad. Yeah, cucumber and tomatoes, a little bit of lime juice, a little bit of salt. We've got a sirloin here. We're gonna use this Badia Complete Seasoning and a little bit of this I've got from America. So we're gonna use that. Also over here, we're gonna cook some mushrooms with the little eggplant that I picked in the garden. We got to make use of everything, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm just gonna, I'm not gonna go through this because steak is steak, you know what I mean? Just seasoned steak and cooked steak is, yeah, but I will show you afterwards. There we go. Potatoes ready to roast. The herbs are in there. A couple cloves of garlic. Yeah, and the rest of the food is ready to go. That is it, Cooking Vibe. Holy active. Yeah. Steak is on the go. You gotta know how to cook a steak, people. Do you know what I'm saying? You can't be having a dry steak, but you don't really like a pink steak either. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know what you're doing in the kitchen. Juicy! The steak salad is ready. Yeah! There we have our roast potatoes. Smelling beautiful. I put olive oil on them, by the way. I forgot to say that. But yeah, nice and crispy. Smelling nice. A good vibes. We've got the mushrooms and eggplant in here. They just caught up all the flavour in there. Ooh, tasty. And there we have it. The final showdown. You see how juicy that steak is, right? And you see that. We've got the eggplant and the mushrooms there. We've got the salad. Yeah. Gotta make use of the garden. Herb harvest. Let's taste these potatoes and see what I want. Yeah. Taste the herbs in there, man. The olive oil. Really nice. I just want to taste what's in the garden. Where's that eggplant? Mmm. Eggplant is nice with the mushrooms and everything. You done no steak. No dryness. Proper things. That is it, people. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. Herb harvest. We're out in the garden next time again. Fully active. See you soon.